What you wanted us up and sit.
When you hear the sound, you know it's peculiar to a particular person.
What you want?
And 43 years ago, this man left the border health.
We are what we are.
But he claims that we are what we are.
It's going to be. If you don't know, you can't.
This man is one legend that you cannot talk about music and not talk about him. The fact that he is a reggae legend with specific on reggae does not mean that he only dominated or conquered the reggae world.
Yeah, we've been starting on the wine press much too long. Reggae.
This Rasta man gave hope to the less privileged.
Starting on the wine press much too long.
His music is always that weapon where he informs and educates the public across the world.
Babylon system is the vampire. Yeah. Sucking the children day by day. Yeah.
Yes, this Jamaican, it's somebody that is always everywhere in the world. Worse. His music is loved by the people, not minding the race, the color, or the language.
Yeah.
No wonder. Music, they say, is the fruit of love.
Building church and
On Aliamoye TV and radio this lovely morning, we're doing a dedication to this legend.
deceiving the people, hunting.
We call it special dedication,
Yeah.
eulogizing the legend.
Right you eat.
Somebody, you need to brush your teeth before you pronounce his name.
Right.
Somebody, you need to wash your hand even before you toss his picture.
In the blood of the sufferers.
He was more or less an idol.
Tell the children the truth.
He dominated the world.
Tell the children the truth.
He gave the leaders of the world a whole lot of issues because he usually educates people on what they don't know about them.
Tell the children the truth.
He made people to stand on their rights.
Tell the children.
And his music is about teaching people not to live a life of coward.
Tell the children.
Who pioneered reggae music
Much too long. Rebel.
will agree with me that his musical career was marked with fusing elements of reggae, ska and rocksteady as well as distinctive vocal and songwriting style. Bob Marley brought Jamaica to the world, man.
Much too long.
And over the course of his career, Marley became known as Rastafarian icon. He's a very spiritual man. Spiritual. Yes, this man came to the Mother Health in 1945, and that's February 6, 1945, and he left in May 11, 1981. And 43 years after, we did meet feet to talk about him this lovely Thursday morning, a day that marked his birth. This man, despite not being an African, believes so much in that African agenda, African ideology, and one of his greatest time, yes, the greatest hit of all time, is this one he called African Unite.
Africa unite, 'cause we're moving right out of Babylon, and we're going to our fatherland. Yeah. How good and how pleasant it would be before God and man, yeah, to see the unification of all Africans, yeah. As it's been said already, let it be done, yeah. We are the children of the Rastaman. We are the children of the Iron Man. Africa unite, 'cause the children wanna go, yeah, yeah. Africa unite, 'cause we're moving right out of Babylon, and we're proving to our father's land. Yeah. How good and how pleasant it would be before God and man to see the unification of all Rastaman. Yeah. As it's been said already, let it be done. I tell you who we are under the sun. We are the children of the Rastaman. We are the children of the Iron Man. Africa unite, Africa unite, unite for the benefit of your people, unite for its greater than unite for the benefit of your children, unite for its greater than Africa, await the creators, Africa, await the creators. Africa, you're my forefather cornerstone. Unite for the Africans unite.
He's so much interested in the unity of Africa, and that is why he used this music every time to talk about unity of Africa. Let's talk a little bit about this legend, what he has done. This man, Bob Marley, continued to rest in peace even 43 years after. This Jamaican songwriter was said to have died of melanoma, which is referred to as cancer, though debatable. And he died at a very tender age, just 36 years, at an hospital in Miami. Well, during his lifetime, this singer had 11 children and created an everlasting legacy with his kind of song. And that is one reason why we will see him befitting to celebrate him this lovely day that mark they left the mother earth. Marley's music still lights up many stages as famous musicians continue to memorize, immortalize, and get his song everywhere in the world. The fans also keep his legacy alive online every time talking about this man. Let's go to hear this song. When we come back, I will tell you those things you think you know, but truly you don't know about Bob Marley. He called this Don't Worry, Be Happy, one song that you can always find solace in when you have a bad mood.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble. But when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry.
If you think you have somewhere to lay your head,
The landlord,
somebody took your bed.
he may have.
Even if your landlord send you out of your house,
Don't worry,
say don't worry, be happy.
be happy.
If you observe that the situation this man continued to mention are situations that will always make you worry and be scared about what the life is posting at you or throwing at you.
I give you my phone.
But it's to continue to say don't worry, be happy. It's saying you just have to be optimistic. You shouldn't allow your problem to sink you.
Be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gas.
If you don't have money, if you got no cash in your pocket, don't worry, be happy.
Be happy. Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry.
No matter how bad you think your starting or a particular part of your life has been, you don't need to worry. Just be happy and right the wrong so that you can move on.
Don't worry.
Let me tell you some of those things that are not really out there that people don't know about. Most people don't know about Bob Marley. This man called Nesta Marley made his first record at the age of 16. Marley and the Wailers were initially paid £3 a week despite their early success. That means when they go show, they get to receive very small amount of money. But that didn't discourage them.
Be happy. Listen to what I say. In your life, expect some trouble. But when
Do you know there was a point that Marley pulled out from the Wailers and started his own?
be
That was in 1966.
happy now.
Yet, despite the popularity of the song they produced, their music didn't get much airplay on Jamaican radio because they lacked the connection to the industry as Wailers. But as Bob Marley, if you don't get to play his song, nobody will listen to your radio.
Be happy.
Do you know there's a man called Lee Scratch Perry, a Rastafarian? He's a Rastafarian,
Don't worry.
the legendary producer.
Be happy.
He owns that Island Records
Yes.
where Bob Marley team up with at the particular point in his life.
Don't worry.
But do you know Bob Marley's daddy?
Pass whatever it is.
Some said he's fatherless.
Don't worry. Be happy.
He had a mysterious missing white father, though he never likes talking about it. That man he called Englishman Nova Sinclair. And Nova Sinclair, it's a woman that worked as a supervisor in St. Anne's Parish, Jamaica before he met Bob Marley's mom.
I wanna love you, and
Do you know where Bob Marley met his wife?
I wanna love you
Yes, Rita Marley.
every night.
He met her in the mid-60s as he was performing with the Wailers.
With the roof right,
Yes, she happens to be a musician too.
shelter of my single bed.
The first time Bob Marley sighted his eye on Rita Marley, he was so ashamed to walk up to the woman. He struggled with speaking with her the first time. Marley even sometimes sent letter to Rita Marley. Sometimes he would write the letter with intention of telling Rita Marley about how much he loves him. He loves her rather, but whenever Rita Marley comes around, he's not bold enough. He wasn't bold enough to give the letter to Rita Marley.
I wanna know.
But today it is history, as Rita Marley had 3 children for Bob Marley.
Got to know now.
That means sometimes love, you just have to be bold enough.
Willing and able.
Very, very bold for you to benefit from love.
Throw my cards on your table.
Let me allow you to listen to one of his greatest. He called This Is Love.
Love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter, yeah. Of my single bed. We'll share the same room, yeah. Oh, just love how the day. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Oh. Oh yes I know, yes I know, yes I know now. Oh yes I know, yes I know, yes I know now. I'm willing and able. So I throw my cards on your table. See, I wanna love you, I wanna love and treat you, love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room, yeah.
Said that BMW is just one car that is not expensive. And why on earth that he needs to have so many cars? That means, despite what he has, he lives a simple life. So what kind of life are you living, even that you are known only in your neighborhood? You know that Bob Marley's band was the first reggae band to perform at the world famous Apollo Theater in New York in 1979. Do you know there's a day of the year that is called Bob Marley's Day?
This could be the first trumpet.
And that day is February 6th,
Many more,
the day he was burned.
many more will have to die. Don't tax me high.
You know there's a country that have the Festival of People, which is named after Bob Marley.
They used to be.
It's called Bob Marley Music Festival.
I won't tell no lie. One and all got to face reality now. Though I try to find the answer to all the questions they ask.
Let me tell you some quotes about this man
Go living through the past.
that made him stand out every time.
There's a natural
Despite beginning his music career in 1963
Can't keep them down.
with people like Peter Tosh and Bonnie Wailer.
If you listen carefully now, you will hear
tell you the background of this man, and you see the way that his background did not made him to start feeling unsafe or unequal or intimidated. Born in a farmland of his maternal grandfather in Jamaica.
Many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. I won't tell no lie. If you listen carefully, now you will hear.
Do you know there was controversy about his name?
Blowing through the air.
When they wanted to register his name as Robert Nesta Marley, the person registering his name now said, "Why would you put Nesta there? It sounds more like a name of a girl." So the person started putting Nesta at the front of his name. He attended primary school and junior high school, and he works as a plantation officer with his family. But there was a point that there were issues about his music career, but he never allowed that to have any negative influence on him. Usually interpret or misinterpret this song. You need to listen to the lyrics of this song one after the other before you understand it. Some will say no woman, no crime. Never, Bob Marley didn't say that. It's a very controversial man, dude. But he said no woman, no cry. Why do you think there is no woman, no cry, according to Bob Marley? Listen to the lyrics, then I will tell you later.
No woman, no cry. Said I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown. Serving hypocrites as they would mingle with the good people we made. Good friends we
good thing about music, reggae music, is that when it hits you, you feel no pain. Truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for. Who are you to judge the life I live? I know I'm not perfect, but I don't live to be. But before you start pointing fingers, make sure your hands are clean. These are some of the memorable quotes from Bob Marley. Some people feel the rain, others just get wet. None but ourselves can free our mind. Do you know you love women? He always talks about women.
I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown.
One of the quotes that talks about women from Bob Marley is that if she is amazing, she won't be easy. If she's easy, she won't be amazing. If she's worth it, you won't give up. If you give up, you are not worthy. Truth is, everybody is going to hurt you. You just gotta find the ones worth suffering from.
I'll share with you.
One love, one heart, one destiny.
It's my only gap.
Don't gain the world and lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver or gold.
Push on through, but while I'm gone, no more.
Love the life you live. Live the life you love. Even some Nigerians have adopted this in their songs. They've used these lyrics in their song. Don't forget, it's originally from Bob Marley. The greatest of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively. Better to die fighting for freedom than be a prisoner all days of your life. No wonder this legend died as a freedom fighter. One of the evergreen from the stable of Bob Nest Marley.
Man to man is so unjust. Children, you don't know who to trust. Your worst enemy could be your best friend. And your best friend, your worst enemy. Some will eat and drink with you, then behind them sus upon you. Only your friend know your secrets, so only he could reveal it. And who the captain, let them wear it. To the captain, let them wear it.
Please don't just listen to Bob Marley's song. Pay very, very intensive attention to the lyrics. It started there by talking about friends. That your worst enemy could be your friend, and your friend could be your worst enemy.
Pretend
He said you shall have to be very, very careful what you tell this your friend today,
behind it.
because he might use it against you one day, or tell others that you don't want them to get to know about those things.
No,
That is why he said, who the cap fits, let them wear it. Look at who is it that I want to talk to. Can this person keep my secret?
hypocrites and parasites
So if I don't get to tell you about myself,
will go.
don't blame me, blame Bob Marley. He taught me how to keep to myself.
And if your night should turn to day, a lot of people would run away. And who does stop it? Let them wear it. Who does? Let them wear it. I take a down, I throw me gun. I take a down, I call over. I take a down, I cup, cup, cup. Yeah, yeah. Cup, cup, cup.
Do you know the good time of today are the sad thought of tomorrow? Don't worry about the thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. Telling people that he treats every other person with equality. He said, I don't stand for black man's side, I don't stand for white man's side, I stand for God's side. With God, in God, I trust.
Them sis upon you, yeah. And if night should turn to day,
Live for yourself and you will live in vain.
lot of people
Live for others and you will live again.
who does have it. Let them wear it. Who the cap fit? Let them wear.
Herb is the healing of a nation. Alcohol is destruction.
In a call over.
One reason why Bob Marley did not take pleasure in alcohol.
Clap, clap.
He took pleasures in herbs.
Abaga, good, good, good.
Unfortunately, those Babylonians who don't believe it, they believe that if you are lovers of reggae music, you must be doing hard drugs. No, no. Rastafarians are not drug abusers. But what we look forward to is inspiration.
Together and feel alright.
Boom!
Children crying.
Sebuyaka.
Children crying.
Don't let me go to the part 2 away.
Praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Saying, let's get together and feel alright.
He always talks about love,
Let them have back
and never a selfish love.
dirty remarks. One love.
He talks about one love,
Question I'd raise.
that love that it circulates among every human.
Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own belief?
He always talk about God.
What about a one-on-one?
Why on earth will you believe? You will be saying that Bob Marley does not believe in God? Yes, it's still Aliamoye TV and radio, and we're celebrating, eulogizing this legend.
Praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon. One love. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. One soul. Have pity on those whose chances grow thinner. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. Saying, one love.
If you think you know how to do bad, just know that there is no hiding place for you. Because the Father of all creation,
I'm fleeing to
the Almighty Jah, will always see you.
rest in the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Why don't you get together with your neighbors so that everyone will feel alright?
And I will feel alright.
Why don't you share what we have with our neighbors? Why don't we be our neighbor's keeper so that when love would be our motto? That one love is something that will satisfy our heart.
Please don't you rock my boat, 'cause I don't want my boat to be rocking. Oh please, don't you rock.
If we still have time more, maybe later in the evening, we'll do another special dedication for Bob Marley, and that one will be one of quiz where we will tell you to stand the chance of winning something.
I like it like this.
Do you know if Bob Marley wasn't singing, do you know what he must have been doing? He loves football. He wanted to become a footballer.
I like it. I like it like this. I like it like this. Ooh, yeah. Satisfy my soul. Oh yeah. Satisfy my soul. Every little action. There's a reaction. Oh, can't you see what you've done for me?
This man has collections of words of wisdom.
I'm happy inside.
Before he died, he told his son Ziggy Marley that money can't buy life.
Oh,
If money can buy life, Bob Marley would still have been alive to today.
in the new corners.
On his deathbed, he told his son Ziggy so many words of wisdom.
When I meet you around
Those words of wisdom are still valid until today.
the light, a sweet.
One of them is when one door is closed, don't know how many more are open.
Can't you see?
Wake up and leave.
You must believe me.
Open your eyes, look within. Are you satisfied with the life you are living? Don't be contented with little. Be optimistic. That does not mean you are
Why won't you be?
you are over ambitious.
Darling, I'm calling
This man, Bob Marley, will never condemn people.
around the corner.
He said, judge not unless you judge yourself.
Said, baby, never let me be.
Why would you just sit somewhere and condemn one other person and judge them when you have not checked yours? Probably you have what is worse than what they are doing.
Yes, when you hold me tight, you made me feel.
Did you know that also he's always always a protector or a protector of women?
Don't you believe me? Oh, darling,
He protects women at every given time.
I'm calling. Can't you see?
He said the biggest coward of a man is to awaken the love of a woman without the intention of loving her.
Oh, darling.
That means if you are playing with a little girl, you're letting her have an affection for you,
My soul.
though you didn't come out to say how I want to go out with you. And eventually the girl saw the handwriting, and inside her she's been fantasizing about you. But the only thing you did was for you to walk away.
That's all I'm saying.
But Marley said, you are a coward. Yes, it's still Aliamoye TV and radio, and we're doing the special dedication for Bob Marley.
Yeah. Feel it in the one drop, and we'll still find time to rap. We're making the
He said those who are trying to do bad things, they don't even take a day off.
generation.
So why will he who is trying to do what is good will go off? Why should I?
As it meets within, playing a rhythm, resisting against the system. Ooh-wee. I know just never let us down. Will you right from wrong?
Have you lost something very precious to you? Have you said, oh, why has this person walked out of my life?
They made their world so hard. Every day we got to keep on
Is it my fault?
They made their world so
When you check yourself and it's not your fault.
every day. The people are
My brother, my sister, don't cry over spill milk.
for hunger and
Let me console you with words of Bob Marley.
lamentation.
He said the winds that sometimes take something we love are the same that bring us something we learn to love. Therefore, we should try. We should not cry about something that was taken from us, but yes, love what we have been given, because what is really ours is never gone forever.
Philosophy, feel it in the one.
Let me say it again. The winds that sometimes take something we love are the same that bring us something we learn to love. Therefore, we should not cry about something that was taken from us, but yes, love what we have been given, because what is really ours is never gone forever.
As it meets within
So that person that you didn't offend,
them,
or you have not offended, that has walked out of your life,
fighting against.
just be rest assured that it was never meant to be.
I know just never let us.
What is really yours will not leave you or gone forever.
I know just never let us down.
Yes, Jah will never let us down
They
if we have implicit trust in Him.
every day, every day, they make the world so hard. Every day, I want to make them a monster. I want.
This man is much a prophet, because every little bit of his song, if you listen to it, you will know that he's always talking about what your connection between your creator.
Dreadlock Rasta, it was a buffalo soldier in the heart of America, stolen from Africa, brought to America, fighting an arrival, fighting for survival. If you know your history, then you would know where you're coming from. Then you wouldn't have to ask me who the heck you would think I am. And just a buffalo soldier in the heart of America, stolen from Africa, brought to America.
You understand that there are so many things stolen from Africa that are now in America.
Fighting for survival. Said he was
That is why I call this a buffalo soldier.
in the war for
One
a
of his greatest hits of all time.
said he, why yo yo,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
why yo 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 yo, why yo yo, why yo yo yo, why yo 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 yo. Buffalo soldier, trod into the land. Said him on the land and
Thank you for being part of this edition of special edition for the reggae legend.
soldier.
Bob Marley.
In the war for America.
God's willing, God should spare our life. We will be doing this again
Dreadlock Rasta.
to mark his birth.
Rival.
As much as we're marking his departure from the Mother Earth. But Rastafarian don't die.
To the heart of the Caribbean.
Rastafarian leaves. Let me leave you in the hands of one of his greatest again too. This one is so very ever strong. A song that was made for African in specifics, telling Africa that whatever you're going through, it will not last forever. This song should be your redemption. Sing, because the time will come. You will be redeemed from those who are taking you as slaves, and also redeemed by God to a better life. He calls this redemption song, and I say good afternoon and enjoy the rest of your day.
From the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Oh, have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop at the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Yes, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to.
The world is going digital.
Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs. All I ever